Good morning, YouTube. Yeah, it's morning. Before we get started today, I want to say something. There is a lot of people in the world right now who is hurting. And I am not Catholic. I am nowhere near Catholic as far as religious and all. But I do recognize that how great of a man Pope Francis was, and our world is less now that he's gone. No matter your religion or what you believe in or whatever, Pope Francis did more to try to bring people together than any other pope that I've seen in history. He was more inclusive. He just tried to bring everybody to the religion, and I really can respect that. I wanted to just put this out there. I hope I haven't upset anybody by putting this out there. But like I said, no matter what your religion is or what you believe, Pope Francis was a great man. He really was. And like I say, I am very sorry that he's going. Anyway, let's get back to what we're here for. Of course, Leecha was on 3 more times last night while I was sleeping. I was sleeping good. I can't help it. I was dreaming about fishing. It was going pretty good. So I'm not, unhappy that I missed Leecha, but, here we go. Let's go ahead and see what she was crying about. I noticed she still has that same snotty ass sweatshirt on. You can still see the snot right here, right there. You can still see it. You can see this hair. There is no mousse in that hair. That's all snot holding that together. Snot and grease. All right, let's get into it and see what she's got to say.
Well, what do you want me to call her, Amy? What do you want me to call her? I don't care, honestly. I care about getting something to eat at a grocery store. I'm tired. My back hurts. That's about it, babe. Thank you. I'd like somebody to help get me something to eat, though. If you can, please. Let me see. Hold on. I'm put up the poll if I can get. Come on. Where'd it go? Okay. Ma'am, I don't know what the fucking thing of lying about that would be. I just block her out. Yeah. Well, I thank you for being a nurse, though. RJ is not here. I'm not home. Ronnie doesn't know what's going on. Ronnie doesn't live here, does she? I'm not flying anything.
I thought you said Ronnie was crying yesterday, or was it the day before? I don't know. You've been on so much lately. All my days have started running together. But didn't she say that Ronnie was crying for her also? Or am I? Maybe I dreamt that. I don't know. I'll have to go. I would go back and look, but god dang, there's just so many videos now. I can't find anything. I know I was supposed to find that one video where she was saying that her kids are grown. Hell, I can't even find that one right now. I don't know. Anyway.
I'm mother effing sitting on the step in front of the store. Okay.
Well, you might want to go around to the corner of the store so you're sitting on the corner. Get to work.
What about them? Oh my god. All right, I'm leaning over trying to hide the address, okay? You got it? So there you go. There you go. Holy fuck, dude. I can't do nothing. One of them says you're high. The other one says she's withdrawing.
Now, this is at 10:19 at night. I thought Panini's closed at 10. Or was it 11? Because I thought it was 10.
Get the fuck out of here, man. God.
So what store would she be hanging out in front of at 3241? I know we've seen that address a lot, so she sat on that step a decent amount when she's been walking to the store.
Oh, damn. People just don't stop, man. Enough today. How about that? How about somebody be kind and fucking help a bitch out so I can go get something to eat and some fucking
How about a bitch quits begging us for money for, so she can go buy her drugs?
cigarettes. Dude, literally, the one lady, she's withdrawing.
Look at that hair. Literally. You went to work like that? These people had so much trouble with you that you could only work 2-4 hours, whatever you said you worked, which we all know is bullshit. But they had so much trouble, you couldn't show up to training. Then you couldn't show up yesterday. They had to drive your ass around. They had to let you borrow a phone. And you still wear that shirt with that hair. There ain't no damn way you went to work like that. They'd have laughed you out the building. And if they do, Coons is not a great company, y'all. I'm sorry. It's just not. So I'd like to think they didn't hire her and they're a better company than she's making them look. Because she's making them look like a bad company.
Guys, 2 comments down. Oh my God, your eyes. She's high as a kite. Dude, stop. You make yourself look dumb if anybody...
Well, we covered that earlier. You would be high off of your dosing and jonesing for the crack, or vice versa. Jonesing for your dose and high on the crack. And you can have both.
Pay attention to these guys. But no, let's not pay attention to them.
We pay attention to your eyes. Them
It's
bitches all over the place.
my PayPal is TikTok Lisa R. I made it TikTok Lisa R. And it says Tony.
Really?
It's PayPal.
You made a PayPal and you named it TikTok Lisa R. And the owner's name on it says Tony. Yeah, that is definitely Leecha's PayPal. She didn't have her drug dealer make that one for her. Damn, why don't she just put on there 4 drugs and just make that the name? Okay, Tony. We're about to send you some money, Tony. You just sit there and wait.
Got my chime, L. Richard 5, and I got... Damn, that bus is floating. What the fuck are they chasing? What the hell just happened there? I want to go the fuck home. This bar's letting out and shit, man. Like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Let me check the dates. Yep, this is the 21st, which is a Monday. It is only 10:20 something. And the bar is letting out already? Damn, it's early. Like, even in the South, like we're where I live, we're now allowed to buy alcohol on Sunday. But that's actually kind of recent. For the longest time, we couldn't even buy alcohol on Sunday. That's how, Bible Beltish this area is. But still, we let our bars stay open till 2 a.m. Even on Saturday, we let them stay open till 2 a.m. We don't make them close at 10:30. That's nuts.
Anyways, TikTok Lisa R is PayPal. I don't even gotta leave to check it, y'all. I don't even gotta leave. I don't gotta leave. I'll check it right here. I got notifications coming on. And wait a minute.
She ain't gotta leave. She ain't gotta leave, y'all. She got it right here. She's liable to have the drug dealer standing right in front of her, holding his PayPal going, you ain't got it yet. I'm about to leave. You better hurry. You better get that money.
Let me think. Oh, my Apple Pay. 412-224-3088 is Apple Pay. While I'm on Wi-Fi, it works. What else? Oh, my chime. L. Richard with a 5. And I have my chime card. There goes another fucking bus. What is happening with the buses? Whoa. I never seen 2 buses going the same direction that quick.
And I think the chime is in her mom's name. It's not even hers, believe it or not.
Like that.
It's cool we getting your bus schedule, though. That's mighty
Wonder what's up
nice
with
of you.
That's all right. That's okay. This is an abandoned building next to the. Never mind.
Next to what?
That's why I was trying to go like this, but then the girl was like, "Oh my God, your eyes," because they were probably bulging out because I was leaning over. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's right. Because when you lean forward, your eyes are just like your breasts. They also fall out and forward, right? And then when you lay backwards, both eyes just kind of lay sideways to either side. Is that how it works? I mean, you know, that's
But whatever. I can't do nothing. Everything I do is a problem. Everything.
No, it's not. Well, everything you do is a problem because everything that you do revolves around crack. That's why it's a problem. We don't want to pay for crack. We don't want you tricking other people into giving you money, feeling sorry for you, and then they find out, oh, I just gave money for crack. That's why people don't donate to people. When I see someone on the street begging, I can't give them money. Because I've seen too many scams in the world. There's no way I would give them money. I have run up to a fast food place, bought a combo, dropped it back off to them. I've done that. I've done it more than once. But I can't give them money. I just can't.
I want to get the fuck up off this corner, y'all. But nobody will help me eat. Hold on a second. Let me see.
You better get used to the corner. That's all I'm saying about that. You need to get used to it.
Something. I'm at least getting cigarettes because I'm going to be up tonight trying to pack my shit up. This lady's in all my lives all the time,
that's
lady.
right.
What the?
You get thrown out of the house today. I've been so excited about my internet, I forgot.
Obsessed much. Every fucking live, dude. Like they think this is like a fun soap opera or something, fucking bullshit reality show. Guess what, y'all? Guess what?
Well, I mean, there's about as much fiction going on in this than a normal soap opera. Like this could be, you know, Days of Our Lives or Days of Leecha Lives. You know, this could air as a soap opera. That's how much fiction goes on and comes out of her mouth.
This ain't no fun reality show. This is my fucking shitty ass life. Okay?
Well, you got exactly what you wanted. I mean, you're there. You know, you can smoke all the crack you want now. Nobody can bother you. You don't have to worry about us. So go. Be gone. Go enjoy it.
And it's crazy. Uh-oh. They shot. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta get up.
All right. That live ended. Wait, it looks like she comes right back. Hold on.
Doesn't sound good. Thank you, PNW.
I gotta go.
Sounded like there was some kind of issue there. She said something about a SHOT. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but she ended with a quickness there. And it sounds like there might be some conflict going on in the neighborhood where she's at.
I imagine in the neighborhood where she's at, conflict goes on constantly. I mean, hell, I live out in the country. We have no city life, none of that, no gangs, none of that shit. Shootings go on out here all the time too. People can't fight anymore. Nobody knows how to pick up their damn fists. You know, when you had a problem with somebody, you didn't just want to shoot them. The way it used to be is you'd have a problem with somebody. You know what? We need to walk out to the ditch bank and settle this. And then you'd go out there and beat the hell out of each other. But nobody would die. Nobody would get seriously hurt. But now, oh, everybody's just such pansies. Nobody wants to throw hands anymore. Now we got to shoot each other. How does that make good sense? You shoot someone and kill them, they can't reflect on what they did. But if you beat the snot out of them, they'll remember that for a long time. I just wanted to put that out there. Let's see what the rest of this is.
Not good. Not good.
I'm not sure who that is talking, whether that's Kai or someone else. If it's Kai, it's the first time I've heard him talk.
When are they moving?
It sounded like scamslam.
Heard from one source that the parents have already moved. But then I heard from another source that their cars were still parked there
It is
today. So they haven't moved yet. So I'm not sure, but it does seem like they need to be out within the next day or two, like everyone. And she said something about, something like a sound that a pew pew makes. That's what she referred to and said that she had to go. Why did they have to move? Someone else bought that property and they're going to be renovating it and then renting it back out. Probably.
Okay, all right. Scam Slam, love you. You sound like you know your shit. But technically, they got evicted for not paying their rent. They were like $2,100 behind. I kind of saw the court document. So, but yes, the whole property did get bought and it is being sold. They would have been evicted anyway. I just think I think it's important to point out that the owner thought enough of the Richards to, well, I'm not going to wait until I evict everyone else. No, we're going to evict them early and get them the hell out of the way. That's the important part of that is he just couldn't wait. He still had to get them out early. He had to make a point of why they were being evicted. They weren't being evicted because it was being sold. They were being evicted because they're 21 in the hole.
Probably for more money, probably renovating it and flipping it, or renovating it and renting it for a higher amount of money. So, yeah. Is her dad okay? He has had medical issues off and on over the past few weeks. Yeah. But I don't believe he's in the hospital anymore. Butterfly Girl, I'm not 100% sure. I've heard two conflicting stories about whether the parents have left yet or not. But they do have to be out by either tomorrow or the next day. It was like the 22nd or 23rd. Like, I believe the actual date is the 22nd, but I think then that the sheriffs wouldn't technically come until the 23rd or something like that.
Oh, let's hope it's the 22nd, because if I get my internet and Leecha gets evicted and maybe we'll get to see it live, this will be like Christmas. This day will be just wow.
I don't know. It's sometime over the next day or two, that's for sure.
Although if they take too long hooking up my fiber optics, I may, be a little late coming back tonight.
Tomorrow the 22nd? Okay, 22nd, but they will remove on the 23rd. Yeah.
Aw, damn
They
it.
did get evicted for not...
Now they're not gonna remove her to the 23rd. That would suck. I'm still hoping for the 22nd.
Paying rent, though, as well. Yes. Like, I mean, someone else bought the property, but they also did owe over $2,000.
See, there you go. All right. Now that's why they got evicted.
I've seen the eviction paperwork. Oh, 23rd, they would arrest for trespassing. Got it. Yeah, I saw the court dockets, too. So, I mean, somebody else bought it, but, they would have probably been getting... They would have probably...
Oh, that would be even better if the cops show up and instead of escorting her off the property, they just go ahead and arrest her for trespassing. That would be even better. That would be awesome. Let's push for that. Let's push for that. If anyone, is in contact with her, tell her she's got till the 25th. Don't worry. She's got all week.
They've been getting evicted anyway because they were over $2,000 behind in rent. Do not know, Maria. Even if I did know, I wouldn't really say, but I don't know. Right. Yeah, crazy cat lady, if they don't move out by the designated date and time, then the sheriff's department will remove them. Yeah, for sure. Heard they were in a hotel. It's very possible.
Oh, that one's gone. So anyway, that was her after 10 o'clock live last night. We still got a couple more to go over, but I'm going to end this one here and go ahead and tell it to upload because I don't know when they're going to cut my internet off, and I want to get out as much as I can before they do. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. I'm sorry I didn't get these out last night. Old people, we have to go to bed. We like to have dinner around 4:30, that kind of thing. So anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate it. When Leecha comes back, I will too, and I'll catch you later.